Hey guys, we are back with another patch notes video. Apologies for the light dress. I've been completely starkers up until this point today. It is super hot and we still don't have aircon, so I am sweating bricks. But I put some clothes on just so I could get this video out for you guys. Yeah, so welcome to November 21's patch notes for BDO, the NAEU region. So we're going to be using the SEA patch notes as always because they come out a little bit earlier. So we've got a 2.5 gig patch, so fairly sizable. And so our events this week are bundles of treasure items galore. So from the 21st of November to the 5th of December, 4 weeks of Shikatu, his third request, bundles of treasure items galore. How fared your quest for the treasures of yore? The sea's drifting crates laden with treasures meant for you? Have caused much concern for Shikatu himself, who feared the waves have claimed too many. And rightly so, for it seems other treasures were missing from those chests. Within Shikatu's treasure troves lay items that could grant instant travel to town, or increased silver collection from the market. Among other rare and wondrous items, objects even. What do I mean, you ask? I am to reveal to you a few more locations where Shikatu's treasures might be found. But then, who is our Shikatu? A goblin whose wealth is second to none in this world? A true master of fortune? Wherever our journey takes us, every place is akin to Shikatu's secret treasure trove. Of course, these precious items are guarded by monsters, ensuring not just anyone can lay their hands upon. Defeat monsters in various zones and you'll stumble upon these treasure bundles. So a grinding event, very good. Defeat monsters in the various zones during the event. Get these bundles. Some of these bundles may include ingredients for rare treasure items. Open the Shikatu Merchant's treasure bundle to obtain the various loot and treasure pieces according to that probability. This is a treasure event, a different kind of take on their normal treasure event. So anywhere in the game, you can drop those chests and you can get compass pieces, telescope pieces, merchant ring pieces, and the map pieces. So if you're someone who's spent 300 plus to 1,000 hours at Histria and you're looking for a change of scenery, now's your chance. Just know that you could grind any of these spots and get any of these things. So, yeah, pretty good. So if you're someone that doesn't have the gear to do the deckier spots but want to try and work on the map, now's a good chance to get grinding if you haven't been. These are some of the things that you'll get more frequently. So you get your 50 stacks, art mems, memory frags, sharps, blackstones, crons, kaffras, and the guaranteed Shikatu surety. So yeah, if you're still working towards your however many you need, like 700 or 800, those still get them, and you get the logins. Open the bundle. Yeah, so for set probability, open a bundle, appraise the compass piece, and you can obtain one of those. Yeah, pretty good. Little grinding event. So these are your zones that you can get it. So pretty much the standard. Pretty much anywhere in the game, really. Good. And then, yeah, again, the Shikatu's sureties. 200 stack for one of these. Definitely snap that up. Everything else, yeah. Starting the event late, but you are grinding a lot. You should be able to catch up. But yeah, plenty of goodies in there. And these Shikatu dreams. If you haven't seen it already, you can get a pen black star out of it. Pretty wild. And yeah, it's just some of those other things. What's the other event? More powerful stuffed turkey, Tagago or Tagaga? More powerful stuffed turkey, Tagago or Tagaga. 21st November to the 5th of December. The bigger the body, the stronger the stuffed turkey. Great Tagago and Tagaga turkey flock appear. Beat 5 to summon the King Tagago. When Tagago's health drops, watch out for the giant turkey egg and off turkeys. Once you dealt damage to turkeys at Tagago, it's time to crack the giant turkey egg. Defeat the turkey egg to get the event giant turkey egg. So this is where you'll find him. Pinto Farm, just above Velia here. Should be a big icon like this on your map anyway, post up. These times are purely for SEA, so you'll have to double check the NAEU patch notes for your localized server spawn times, but it looks like it's 3 times a day, which is good. And so the major loot you can get is 4 different types of stuffed turkeys, 100 stack King Tagago's meat, and giant turkey egg. And these furnitures are actually pretty good. So if you're someone that doesn't use furniture or hasn't felt like they want to, or doesn't understand it, this is not a bad way to introduce yourself to it. Each of these have 10 durability and they last for 2 hours. So each one of these will give you 20 hours per. Plus AP is great, Stam's always nice, CR and HP is good if you're PvPing or if you're doing a dangerous spot. Monster damage and drop rate, always really good. If you're a life skiller as well, you're not forgotten about. W. Mastery, life skill XP, and energy recovery as well. I believe these will be random, as far as I can. And then second part is go to Dave Finto at the Velia Tavern and hand in the giant turkey egg. I believe that this is a guaranteed drop. These are all guaranteed, I think. And the Tagago's meat's for 5 mil. There you go. So if you hand 5 giant turkey eggs, you can choose one of these furnitures. And if you hand in 3 as well, you can get these. Yeah, so you get all of it. Sour cranberry juice, sweet pumpkin pie. They got those around the wrong way. The icons are in the wrong spot. And enhancement help kit as well. Good. Double the probability of mole appearances. Compare up to 3 at once. That's good. So if you're someone's hunting the pitter-pat petals for the costume, not a bad time to really crank out your farming. They don't add too much. I think if you're looking for pushing your CP with the leaves as well, they call the byproduct from farming. That's really good for pushing CP and farming levels as well, especially if you're an Iron Man, for sure. And these are the items obtainable from that. So you can get 30 all the way up to 100, 10 mil turkey egg, crispy roast turkey, some bars, some other minor things. Tagaga is the meat. I think that's King Tagaga, so that's the major boss. Giant turkey egg. Giant turkey egg. They're the mobs that will spawn, give you small things, and the crispy turkey is good. Had them before. I don't know if it's the same, but yeah, 10% drop rate, 100 LT. Great for Iron Men, the extra LT. We love it. Life skill mastery, life XP as well. Gathering item drop rate and knowledge to push some ecology. 3 hours, pretty good. Pretty good. Don't sleep on that one. Hey. Alright, so that's it for the events this week. So we've got some more class changes. Very good. Might cover a little bit of it. Looks like there's a fair bit, but that's alright. So Musa, for Succession, an option to recover HP with Nemesis Slash in addition to Prime Divider has been added for PvP. Furthermore, a previous update it was changed so that if a skill is activated with the Serene Mind effect during cooldown, PvE damage is applied at a lower rate. With this update, the damage applied during cooldown for Succession, Rising Storm Blaze, and Prime Gale has been adjusted to further emphasize the effect of Serene Mind, highlighting Moose's Succession uniqueness. Okay, I don't really know what that means, but Prime Divider got some more HP on hit, so Moose is going to have a bit more sustain. Blooming's got a big cooldown reduction, almost 50%. That's good. Succession Rising Storm Blaze got a 30% cooldown reduction. Reduce the intensity of the effect of the character momentarily slowed down on attack hits. Rising Storm Blaze, 10 seconds down from 15. Prime Rising Storm, improve the combo to certain skills with LMB. Improve so you can combo quickly from Prime Cyclone Slash by holding B. Dragon Bite, 1 to Absolute and Prime Dragon Bite, improve combo faster into Carver. Dragon Claw and Lunar Slash, change so you no longer press shift during the other skills to activate it. Improve the combo into Nemesis Slash after performing the skill forward. Absolute Blind Thrust. Nemesis Slash, change the cooldown on the Absolute from 13 to 8. Increase the activation speed. Added forward guard buff during the skill. Changed the stiffen floating on hits debuff to be applied in PvE only, so it gave it protection but took away its CC. Changed so you can combo into other skill attack during the skill. Move the push targets on PvE effect only. Cool. Ultimate Nemesis Slash, remove the cooldown, increase attacks attack activation speed, added forward guard buff, change so you can combo into other skills after applying the attack during the skill, change HP recovery per hit from 252 to 300. More HP regen, which is good. Change the skill as following: Pouncing Tiger. Change the floating debuff to PvE only, added super armor. So looks like Suck Moosa's getting a lot more protection and a bit less CC. It's going to be a bit more of a super armor trade, kind of like Awakening already is. That's going to help. Change all DP decrease debuff from -15 to -20, so they'll do a bit more damage. Change the damage as follows. So big damage increase here. So not only does it give the DP debuff, like the 20, but it does almost 70% more damage. That's big. Storm Slash. Change the recovering HP per hit amount from 72 to 100. Change the now combo into other skills only after attacks have been applied. Increase the defensive effect duration. Change the damage as follows. Damage buff on Storm Slash. Gale Slash. Change attacks 1 and 2 into range attacks. Change the cooldown, so 5-second reduction in cooldown. Change so floating and air attack debuffs are applied during attacks 1 and 2. Adjust the activation speed, improve the combo smoothly into Carver, Blue, Prime Gale. Change the damage as follows. More damage buffs, big rework on how the damage is calculated. So that's, I imagine that skill is completely different now. I've never played Moosa. Prime Divider got a big damage buff. Rising Storm damage buff. Line Thrust big damage buff. Nemesis Slash big damage buff. Pretty much they're all big damage buffs here. Prime Crusher. Never played Moosa, I'm pretty sure you still know what that skill is. 7,500 damage. Sorry. Big damage increase for Suck Moosa. Have to see how that goes. Mystic. Let's see. Verdict happy or is he upset? I'm not going to read all of that stuff. What do we got? Main and Succession. So that's Suck. Mystic. Probably doesn't care. Added the super armor buff during the skill for Unbridled Wrath. Removed the increased attack speed buff. Added all evasion into Nature's Wrath and added 300 HP recovery when using the skill. Changed to receive the movement speed and critical hit rate increase buffs from Martial Spirit skill. Okay. Raging Wolf. The duration of the defensive effect has been changed accordingly. Change the attack speed increase buff duration 10% to 20% increase. That's good. Remove the movement speed decrease buff on hits. Added the Recover Martial Spirit 3x while skill effect. So I think, is that the resource they use to dash? Unlike Striker. I've never played it, so I'm only assuming here. Change the debuff on hits, knockdown to bound to knockback. Skill damage and add-on effects have been adjusted accordingly. Change the cooldown from Raging Wolf 25 seconds to 1 minute. Okay. Don't know what that does to the club. I feel like that's the bit, and 1 minute cooldown on a skill. It must be some form of like E buff, class buff. Thrashing Wolf. The skill damage has been adjusted accordingly. Change the debuff on attack 1 hits stun to a stiffen. Change the defensive effect using the skill invincible to super armor. Change to receive this movement speed and critical hit rate increase buffs from Martial Spirit skills. Iron Fist Fury. Change the skill effects. Elbow Edge. Change the stiffness on attack 1 hits debuffs to PvE only. Added super armor when using the skill. Change to be unavailable during cooldown. Change so you can perform attacks 1 and 2 separately, holding LB after attack 1 will attack 2. Okay, so that's more of a flow kind of skill now. Change the attack area to match the motion. All DP decrease debuff on attack 2 hits is now on attack 1 and 2. That applies it twice. Change so critical hit rate applies for all skill levels. Improve the smoothly combo from evading back attacks backwards. Hidden Claw Prime. Rib Crusher, got to remove the cooldown, added Stiffen, automatically consumes, they removed the automatically consumes Martial Spirit effect. Prime Fist Fury, remove the moving backwards motion when using the skill. Change the forward guard buff to be applied for the entire skill. Change the floating on 3 attack hits debuff to PvE only. Wave Orb, remove the movement speed decrease debuff. Sag, change the cooldown 13 to 10 seconds. Skills add-on tier has been changed to tier 2. Okay, so that's been downgraded. Now that's got the cooldown less than 12 seconds, I believe. I think. So big damage increase for Suck. By the look of it, not quite massive, not quite as massive as Suck Musa, but that's remained basically changed. That's a bit more. That's a bit. Yeah. Holy moly, there's some big changes. I don't know if I'm gonna have the ability to read this in a way that's meaningful for you guys to understand. So I may just go down and just label sort of what classes are getting buffs. So yeah, Suck. Awakening's getting some changes too. So Suck Mystic's getting some changes. Awakening looks like it's just getting some small changes. Getting some more HP recovery, which is good. Added HP recovery. Some armor. A bit more protection. Less CC. Added movement speed and debuff on Dragon's Rip. And some probably much needed damage buffs. Nice. Alright, Verdict won't be completely smudge. Sage. So Succession's getting some rework as well. Changed magic minus DP to all minus DP. Improved the combo. Added crit hit rate 30%. Prime. Suck Sage is getting some more damage buffs. Holy numbers. 11,000. 12,000. I guess when you're only hitting twice, it doesn't really matter too much. Okay. Awakening's got some small AP increase buffs. So 6 to 10, 10 to 16, 16 to 20. And the DP debuff has been increased to negative 30 on Lightning Bolt. Nice. What else we got? Class changes. Core, LAN, Taunting Death, fix the issue, the flow. There's just some small fixes. The last rework. Content. Royal Workshop. The Land of Morning Light produces... the Royal Workshop in the Land of Morning Light produces, processes, and delivers exclusive items, earning silver while occasionally obtaining high-performance buff items while during production. Holy shit. Just read, dude. These buffs include... these buff items can be used directly or sold through the central market for additional income. Additionally, rare materials obtained at a low probability production can be used to craft rare processed goods for delivery. Although the processed goods from the Royal Workshops are trade items, like ancient gold coins, you don't have to lug them around in your back. Also, they are affected by distance bonuses and trading level. The approach is similar to sending workers to production nodes, making it an accessible additional income source for adventurers. Royal Workshops open. To get started with the Royal Workshop, invest 5 CP in the UI that pops up when you press the soul icon on the world map. You can also access it by Escape Life Workshops. Production and processing of goods. Let me just touch on that for a minute. I would highly recommend that if this is something you're interested in doing, just press Escape, click the little edit UI thing that'll pop up somewhere around here, and you can add that button to your Escape menu. And just do it that way. So click the arrow, click it, bang. Save opening the map, save remembering where it is. The Royal Workshops are divided into 2 main nodes, production and processing. Use the workers and storage from Yukjo Street to handle the production and processing of goods in the Royal Workshop. Production node is where you produce materials for processing. Each node houses 5 workshops. Okay. Make some stuff. The area to assign, choose workshop hand task. All workshops refresh their selected items automatically. So every day you've got to reset what it's doing. You get 1 free refresh per day, and you can hold a maximum of 1 refresh attempt. And spend 10 pearls for extra refreshes if needed. Okay, so there's a little pay to win stuff. Buff items, registerable market. 100% drop rate. Tea and snacks. Okay. Monster damage, bad XP, bountiful beast, 500 life skill mastery, all life skill mastery 300%. Oh, okay, the mystical herbal medicine. I think we've already got that, don't we? Oh no, we've got the 500. Okay, energy recovery and weight limit. Wow. Okay, there's some cool things. What else we got? In the processing node, craft materials from the production node. So you finish goods in 2 different ways, depending on their type. Goods processed here are specialties, not trade items, so no need to carry them around. You can use magnets to travel to other cities. Tag characters can't sell processed goods. Select items from your list to process and complete items. Completed items will be sent to you. Items to sell to trade managers. Right, so there's a heap of trade items that, or not trade items, but you can sell them. Okay, very nice. Exchangeable items with BDO Sungwon, the luxury vendor. Okay, so they look like silver items. Good. Worker traits and skills. Workers assigned to the tasks of the workshop will have the following traits and skills. Oh, skills that enhance worker stats. Work supervisor, blah, blah. Shellfolk, workers production increase trait, harvest amount. Workers luck stat, affecting obtained items. Some farmers fishing stacks. The thrifty ABC, chance to return 10% of one crafting material. Okay. Royal workshops tasks aren't affected by the worker's movement speed stat. Following work speed increase and extra work skills are not applied in the workshops. General knowledge, workshop knowledge, and advanced ore packing. Okay. So pretty much work speed, just generic work speed is gonna be what you look at things. Work supervisors, simple. Buy those. Unlocking workshops. When you start the Royal Workshops, you have just one basic workshop. You can unlock more as you go. Every time you craft goods in the Royal Workshops, you earn Morning's Gratitude tokens. Gather enough of these tokens, you can unlock more workshops through a specific NPC. Here's how many Morning Gratitudes for each workshop. 500 for these first ones. Production. 1,000. That's the processing one. Each node is an NPC who can help you unlock workshops. Find the NPC, press the node in the Royal Workshop, then hit the arrow next to the name in the top left corner. Very good. They're all the NPCs. Okay. Well, look, I think that's going to be pretty big. It's going to be good for just some additional fixing up of buffs and like consistent income of them. Very good. Highly recommend looking into that if you're looking to make some passive income too. Last week we shared news about various life skill related content such as Imperial crafting, delivery, fishing, barter, and treasure training, which garnered significant interest from many adventurers. In fact, following the update with this week's life events, not only has the number of people enjoying this kind of content significantly increased, but some have also been preparing ingredients in advance since the global update. We thank you once again for your interest in life skill content, and this week we bring you news related to hunting and farming, in particular regarding the stuffed furniture that adventurers have We've improved the material supply for crafting stuffed furniture to use alongside guild mana, which was updated on the official server this week, allowing you to enjoy your adventures even more. Life skill content serves as a supply source for numerous resources in Black Desert, and is important content that allows adventurers to enjoy some leisure during their long journey. We'll continue to examine the content carefully and make improvements as we go. Thank you. All right, farming, plant breeding. Now, ages ago, they spoke about making seeds stackable and removing grades and all of that stuff, and they haven't done anything with it. See what they do. Some adventurers integrate farming with other life skills like cooking, while others sell crops or seeds. There are also those who don't manage it intensively, but enjoy the occasional harvest and upgrade for some light fun. To make farming more enjoyable for everyone, we have some news. Firstly, the artisan restriction has been removed, following the beginner adventurers acquire magical seeds, okay? Additionally, the chance to obtain higher grade seeds through plant breeding has increased up to 6 times, easing the effort needed to raise farming levels or acquire higher grade varieties. As your farming level increases, the likelihood of encountering mold rises. Previously, higher farming levels offered no noticeable benefits. Yep, that was a massive issue. There was no point to push it once you got like all your free fences and that was it. And you unlocked the magical seeds. That's it. But now you can encounter moles up to twice as often, making events like the additional mole appearance more enjoyable. Lastly, the frequency of obtaining 2 to 3 seeds through plant breeding has increased. This allows adventurers who enjoy cooking to replenish their seeds more quickly, potentially increasing crop yield. Very good, I'm happy with that. I'm all about it. Nothing more upsetting than pulling one seed out of a special crop. Especially hot peppers. My god. Please note that during the official server update, the mole appearance event will also be held to make today's farming update even more enjoyable. Beautiful. Now is the time, guys, if you are pushing, if you're like 2 or 3 petals away from that bloody pitter-pat petal outfit, definitely get it done. Agris, the god of abundance, has blessed the lands of Black Desert, making all crops flourish like never before. With this blessing, you gather more seeds from your bountiful harvests, but watch out, those pesky moles are showing up more often in your garden. Increase the chance to acquire seeds of the same level when breeding crops in the fence. Probability of obtaining 2 seeds from normal is 1, high quality is 1. 1.25 and 1.25 for special and magical. Chance of obtaining 3 is up by 3.8 and 3.8. Much higher chance of getting the better proc rate of the, which is good. So you should see 1s less often. Always nice. Breeding normal and high quality crops will yield up to 2 seeds of the same grade. There you go. Increase the chance of acquiring high level seeds when breeding crops in the fence. Normal to high quality by 2.5 times. High quality is special by 3 times. Special to magical by 6 times. Now this may make farming a bit difficult for me. Potentially. See. We'll have to see. Because you don't always get 2 back when you breed a magical seed. So we may have to stock up. See. We'll have to see how it works. It could be a problem for the maintenance of getting special seeds or maintaining magical seeds. Generally, you either harvest the magical seeds for the massive yield, or you basically get what you put in and put them back in the soil. We'll have to see if the yield ends up better. It should be, but we'll see. Remove the farming level restriction for acquiring magical seed when breeding special crops. Added an increase in mole appearance probability based on the farming level. So beginner, apprentice, skilled, to professional is increased by 1.2 times. Artisan to master, which is what we are. We're on the sort of halfway through master. I think we're master 8 or something farming. Increased by 1.5 times, and guru will be increased by 2 times. Farming's up big. I don't know if it makes farming what it probably needs to be, but it'll be better. For those who do it will notice a big increase, so that's good. Rewarding people for doing the monotony. It's good. It's always good. Hunting. Stuffed furniture items. The improvement direction for hunting has been set to enhance the revenue of normal hunting, which is relatively low compared to sniper hunting. By increasing the drop rate of stuffed items obtainable through normal hunting, we aim to ensure a steady supply of these items while simultaneously boosting revenue. Similarly, we've adjusted the availability of items deemed insufficient in supply, such as Breath of Narcian and Breath of Amur, make them more obtainable. The plains known as the paradise of the ancient Narcian, shadow lions have expanded their territory with their sharp claws and strong jaws. These lions have made the cautious verdure deer and grass runners hide away. Shadow wolves, once roaming in packs, have also retreated. I read that wrong. And have vanished due to the arrival of Odalita's top predator. Added shadow lion packs to Narcian. Accordingly, the location of wild grass, rhino, shadow wolves, and predator herds has been partially changed or moved. I really hope they haven't removed rhinos. I feel like they were really good XP, and I think if they nerf those, we're going to be a little bit upset. Okay, what do we got? The dark night of Narcian, even the moonlight dims. Watch out for shadow lions on the prowl. Cool. Increase the chance of obtaining Breath of Narcian and stuffed items when hunting the following monsters. Stuffed furniture item increased by 2 times from hunting grass rhinos, verdure buck, shadow wolf, shadow lion, grass rhino. Is that the same? Verdure buck, verdure doe. Okay, verdure doe added there. So getting the Breath of Narcian has been increased by 6 times for the Verger buck. So maybe farming Breath of Narcian might be a Verger buck thing depending on drop rate. We'll have to test. Increased by 2 times for all the others. Breath of Omua, which I think is for the Snowfield. Okay, so that's the Mountain of Eternal Winter stuff. Or Ulakita as well. I think Ulakita's got Frostwolf somewhere there. Very nice. So that should be a lot easier to get your stuffed furniture as well. Very good. Black Shrine, Huang Hei Party. Change the exit message that appears when pressing the escape key during Black Shrine to not operate with the enter key. Change the character to no longer cheer when the Kadir fragment is obtained. Beautiful, everyone's sick of seeing those. Improve the description and details in the Choose Your Crocodile Feather box. Improve the Crocodile Feather acceleration turn break. Items to now display a notification window. Good. Fix the issue where the price of 45 new price catches added with the events were incorrect. Distributed 25% difference in prices for prize catch fishes sold. Increase the base of price of 309 fishes and the selling price of 39 seeds by 25%. Change the selling price of the items below. Devil Ray, Manta Ray, and Octopus, they're all gone up. So I'm not sure what they've done with fishing, whether fishing was broken and it wasn't supposed to be as good as it is. We've seen some screenshots of some pretty crazy money. So during the November 28 maintenance, next week's maintenance is the last day to get your Jay's hammers. So if you haven't converted to Charizard yet and you are still on that Debo grind, hammers disappear at the end of next week. Tungo Ruins. Fix the issue where it was possible to attack the Tungo Visionary from long distance. Tungo Visionary will no longer stop recovering HP if attacked while not being locked on an adventure. Okay. Reduce the range at which the world boss Uturi will chase after adventurers. Uturi will no longer chase adventurers after fleeing beyond the Martial God tournament area. If you're someone that's doing this content, you will know that Uturi loves to run out of the arena or get stuck on the roof or something, and it is annoying to fight, so that's good. Added a death animation to the Phantom Knight during the Balanos main questline, very good. Quest knowledge changes, change the start condition for the Kingdom questline. Before you had to complete Valencia, now you have to complete Medaya and Valencia. Okay. Change combination order for the Gem of Imbalance during the Abyss of Touristal main questline into a vertical arrangement. Okay. That one is annoying. If you've not done that questline, definitely look up the order. It's not great. It's very tricky. Improve the movement convenience of the Odalita Queen. Cool, change some stuff. Node War, if they'd actually done anything. Oh, alright, we've changed some Node War stuff. Node War has long been valuable content for adventurers to build experience and teamwork. Now the occupying guild who wins the unlimited conquest war can directly choose the method of conducting the Node War. Depending on the choice, adventurers can fully utilize their long-standing strategies and expertise to engage in construction mode Node War or enjoy the current occupation mode Node War. While only the method of progression can be set at this time, we are considering a function where the occupying guild can set not only the method of progression, but also some rules, including the number of participants according to the flow of play. We'll continue to strive to make Node Wars a more enjoyable experience. Okay, well look, something is better than nothing, I guess. Okay, so this is just comparing the two. Right, so if you're unsure about the rules of the old Node War system, if you've come to the game since and you don't know what the old Node War system, essentially you had to drop a fort on a node prior to a certain time. I can't remember, it was like an hour before the Node War starts. And you had to build your base, otherwise you'd be out of place and you wouldn't be part of the Node War. The new system removed that, basically. Yeah. 1 hour after end of previous day's notification. I think you just applied to join. This you had to place. Yeah, massively different the way it plays out. The win condition, destroy all other guild's forts within the area and defend your fort. Win. This one is just basically King of the Hill is the new mode, and the old mode is every fort, basically last man standing, and they can stalemate. So a node, if it stalemates, I believe doubles the reward for the next week. Yeah, look, if you're someone that's interested in Node Wars, definitely, if you've never done them before, I assure you, you'll have a good time. It's something that's not like anything else in BDO. Working as a group and understanding the flow of Node War, pushing spawn timers, all of that stuff. I was a fan of the old Node War system. I just never was able to be there other than on the weekends because it just doesn't work for my time schedules. Hopefully this can bring some life back. I know all rumblings say probably not, but we'll see how it goes. We'll keep an eye close on it. In construction mode, the elephant nursery and abdominal flag are located near the fort. As a result, icons for the elephant nursery and abdominal flag factory will be hidden to prevent unnecessary overlap with other icons like Flame Tower and Huacha. Max number of war heroes available for hire in occupation and construction modes is now 3, regardless of territory and fort. Okay, good. Unlimited Conquest War Occupying Guilds Node War Selection Mode. Improved to allow direct selection of the Node War mode for 1 week after occupying a territory without gear score limits in Conquest War. So from my understanding, that means anything that's uncapped. So I think uncapped is like Valencia, Medaya, and is it Kama? I can't remember, it's been so long. Actually, Kama doesn't have a conquest, does it? That's just Calpheon. Calpheon, Valencia, Medaya, and then there's Balanos and Serendia. Serendia even have a siege? It does. Look, I'll have to double check that. Yeah, so any of those will have the new rule set. So all like, yes, I think Balanos, and I don't think Serendia has a siege. Really don't. I know we've asked for it, but I don't think we have it. Definitely got Node Wars though. Yeah, Balanos and Serendia will have the old, like, so the new system, the King of the Hill system. Node area change. With there being 2 Node War modes, the area of each node has been changed. This because the existing Node War area may be too small for construction mode, so each node area had to be adjusted. The expansion of Node War areas, nodes per territory will be changed from 15 to 9. Accordingly, Tier 1 and 2 forts which weren't being built in occupation mode have been removed, and the location of neutral forts in each area has been adjusted. Expand the node area displayed in the world map. Node War filter to reflect the 2 Node War modes. Change the number of nodes in each region from 15 to 9. Beautiful. So there's less nodes to fight over. Occupation mode's the same. How to participate. Honestly, even if you read all of this, you're not going to know how to participate in a construction Node War. I suggest that you take veteran leadership in your guild. If you don't have veterans in your guild, I would suggest to sticking to just Balanos and just feel it out. Maybe watch a guide or 2. You're not going to understand what any of this text means, even if you're an incredible reader. It doesn't make any sense. It's something that you need to be a part of and do multiple times to understand properly. Participation method. Once the fort is installed, guild alliance members can move to the server and click join Node War button. Yeah, so if you've not ever heard of a term called CTG, basically if you participate in a Node War and the Node War goes live, you'll be able to click a one-time teleport. It'll take you straight to your fort. Some guilds like you to rock up at the start of the Node War, use it in case you get pushed. You go and you scout bases, and if you're getting zerged, you can take that after you've scouted to go and defend your base. There's a lot of strategy involved in it, and that's kind of what everyone enjoyed, was the strategic side of it. There's just some other issues like the lag and how many players and all of that shit. That's a bit of an issue. So done. This is confusing to look at. So Medaya and Valencia is uncapped. So there you go. Balanos and Serendia is capped. Calpheon and Camasilvia is capped. Yeah, these are all your node tiers, participants. If you're interested, definitely look it up. Increase the durability of the following annex buildings in all Node War tiers for occupation mode by 30%. So the bases are getting tankier by the look of it in occupation mode. In construction mode, the durability of the following annexes buildings are the same durability as occupation mode. Durability of the following annex buildings Additionally, utilizing construction mode have been increased by 30% to match other annex buildings, barricades, recovery centers, cannon observers. Okay, so recovery centers are getting tankier, cannons are getting tankier, barricades getting tankier. Gate. As previously announced, occupation information for Node Conquest War has been reset during today's maintenance. There you go. Improve the UI to promote guild function is to allow its use in not only in server chat but also in world chat. Okay. Megaphone is still required to use world chat. Separated the reject invites settings for party and guild. There you go. So you can auto reject guild invites and it will take party invites. Change the pet talent death penalty decrease to be clearly categorized. Okay, there you go. So if you've got one of the death penalty reduction pets, it'll be much easier to distinguish now given the tier. Added a button to turn current gear list on and off in the stable and wharf. I think they've got that already. Like I've already used that. Anyway, added effects for when Phalite Fragment or Lumen Trace is obtained through the delivery of regular horses. Oh, there you go. Alright, so if you Imperial delivery and get a piece, it'll do an animation. Very cool. Optimize the HP bar UI. Oddly ominous. Translations, changes and fixes. There you go, guys. That is the November 21 patch notes. If you enjoyed the video, definitely give it a like. You know what you think. If there's anything you're excited about, the events are really good. Treasure event for grinding, definitely grind. When you're not grinding, fishing. If you don't like fishing and you love horses, horse event's still on. Yeah, make sure you go and kill the turkey. Great buffs, great loot, stacks, all of that fun stuff. Huge class changes if you're a Musa, Mystic, what else? Musa and Mystic, Sage, and some other things. If you had issues with stuff, definitely check their patch notes. I'll put the patch notes down in the description. Until then, guys, take care, look after yourselves. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.